Most people live their whole life without ever questioning what's real. I just couldn't stop questioning everything. And every time I went deep enough, the Dharma had already been there. This is Dharma Code 108, Episode 1, The Ship of Theseus. Okay, so here is something that genuinely messed with my head. What if I replaced every single part of you, not some parts, not most parts, every cell, every memory, every belief you ever held? Are you still you? I couldn't stop thinking about this. And the more I thought about it, the deeper it got. So there's this thought experiment called the Ship of Theseus. And it goes like this. There's this ancient ship where one plank goes bad, you replace it. Then another, then it ropes, then it nails. Slowly, until one day, nothing original remains. Not one single original piece of the ship is remaining. Everything is replaced. And philosophers looked at this and went, wait, is this still the same ship? Sounds simple, right? 2000 years later, still no answer. 2000 years, no valid answer. Before I tell you what I think, what my thoughts on this paradox, I genuinely want to know what you think, because everybody's point of view is different. But I give you some options for starting. Option A, it is the same ship, but the story of it is never stopped. Or option B, but it's the new ship because nothing original part is remaining anymore. Or the option C, the question is not questioning to me. Drop it in the comments right now. Before you hear my answer, I want to hear your views. Because once I tell you my thought on this, your brain is gonna break a little. The best way possible, don't worry. Okay, so here's the thing everyone gets wrong. Everyone is focused on the planks. Are they original or not? That they forgot to ask the most basic question. What actually is this ship? It's not the word because it never was the word. It's not the nail, not the rope. It's a story. A story that people kept agreeing to tell. Through every replacement, through every change. The unbroken story. That is the ship. The planks changed. The story never broke. Now here's where it gets really personal. Did you know that every single cell in your body replaces itself every 7 years? Like not some cells, every single cell. 7 years ago, you had different beliefs, different fears, different dreams, a complete different body. Honestly, are you the same person? Or just someone new wearing the same name? And this is the part that gets me every time. Western philosophy has been going back and forth on this for 2000 years. Arguing, debating, writing entire books, so on and so forth. And the entire time, our own scriptures have already solved it. Not vaguely, not sort of kind of thing, completely. Because according to Sanatana Dharma, you were never the body to begin with. Never the memory, never the thoughts. You are the story that never broke. And I want to show you exactly where this is written. Because this isn't some vague spiritual claim. This is a specific moment, a specific conversation, an actual battlefield. A warrior named Arjuna, completely broken down, dropped his bow, couldn't move, couldn't fight, couldn't even lift a finger. And Krishna looked at him and said something that answered every philosophical question humanity would ever ask, including this one. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 13.
देहिनोऽस्मिन् यथा देहे कौमारं यौवनं जरा तथा देहान्तरप्राप्तिः धीरस्तत्र न मुह्यति.
Krishna says, just as the soul passes through childhood in this body, the youth, then old age, it passes into another body after death. Think about this for a second. You went from child's body to where you are now. Completely different, not one cell the same. But were you ever confused about who you were? No, right? Because something stayed consistent throughout all of it. Something that was never the body. And then Krishna goes even deeper. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 20.
न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचित् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्यः शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणः न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे.
The soul is never born and never dies. It has always existed and will always exist. Eternal, unchanging, ancient. And when the body is destroyed, the soul is not destroyed. And then Krishna gives the simplest analogy possible. So simple, it's almost funny. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 22.
वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि.
Just as a person takes off worn out clothes and puts a new one, the soul takes off a worn out body and enters a new one. That's it. 2000 years of Western philosophical question solved on a battlefield. So let me bring this all the way back. Verse 2.13. The soul watches the body change through every stage of life. Verse 2.20. The soul itself is eternal. It was never born, it never dies. Verse 2.22. The body is just the clothing. The soul simply changes what it wears. So, same ship or not? The ship was never the word. You were never the body. You are the story that never broke. You are the soul that never dies. So drop your answers in the comments. I genuinely want to know what you think about this paradox. So, before you leave, let me summarize this. The Ship of Theseus was never about the ship. It was about what the ship carried. You are not the clothes. You are the soul wearing them. Ancient, eternal, never born, and never dies. So, if you can never be destroyed, why are you so afraid of death? The answer is coming on Sunday, March 22nd. Stay tuned. And if this hits different for you, share it with someone who needs this today. And drop your answers for this in the comment. I genuinely want to know, why are we so afraid of death? Think fearlessly, surrender honestly. Jai Shri Krishna.